What's up, plant people? First off, I hope that this fish tank noise, I know you can't see the fish tank, there's one next to me, I hope it's not super loud. I've noticed that in a couple of my videos you can kind of hear the air motor in there, so if it is a problem, just comment down below if it is really annoying, and I'll just turn off my fish tank when I film. So for this video, I am going to be showing you guys some of my favorite recipes that do involve plants in some way or another. So the 3 recipes I will be showing you is, first off, I will be doing a quinoa bowl, and then the second one is avocado sage toast, and then the final recipe is just a simple chamomile tea. Now for my quinoa bowls, I am missing 2 ingredients because I have eaten those ingredients. But I'm still going to go over with you completely head to toe how I do this recipe because it is very, very simple, very healthy, and super delicious. This is the one recipe that I will not be going out to my herb garden to get. And it actually isn't super planty related, but it is just so good. I really wanted to include it in this video. So you are going to need 5 items for this recipe, and most of them are just going to be ones that you can find around your home, and then there's a couple that you might have to go to the store for, but it's definitely worth it. So the first product is going to be quinoa. I personally like to use the one that is on the lighter side, not the red quinoa, and it has the cooking instructions on there. Basically you just boil it in some water for about 10 minutes. So super easy to cook that. Next ingredient is going to be peanut butter, preferably a more healthy peanut butter, but peanut butter. Honey, silk almond milk, and this is very important that you get the silk almond. I have never tried it with like soy milk or anything, so just definitely make sure you get almond. And then the last ingredient is the one that I ate that I did not have with me, and that is going to be fruit. So whatever fruit that you have. Right now I currently only have grapes, and I don't think that grapes would be good with this. My personal favorite fruit would be banana and blueberries. They're both really good with this recipe and pretty much what I eat with it every single time, but I'm sure if you wanted to, you could do apple or some sort of other fruit that you like in this recipe. So the first thing that you will need to do is simply cook your quinoa. Like I said, the instructions are on here. You take about a cup of quinoa, a cup and a half of water, and boil it for about 10 minutes. It will soak up all the water, so basically all you do after that is let it cool down and transfer to a bowl. At that point, we are going to cover it with almond milk. You're only going to want to cover it to where the very top of the quinoa is. You don't want to pour so much in there that it starts to float. It's just going to be enough to touch the top of the quinoa. Once you're done with that, you're going to stick that in the fridge overnight, and pretty much the only thing you do past that is when you wake up in the morning, you do a spoonful of peanut butter in there. You drizzle your fruit on top. Personally, I like honey on mine. I will say that I do very little because it's already a sweet-based food with all of the fruit in there, and then the almond milk is a little sweet itself. But honey is definitely really good to add on there, and plus if it's local honey, there's tons of benefits to that, so definitely recommend it. But that is it for the quinoa bowls. Very, very easy. It's so easy that I don't even really have to show you. I can just talk to you and tell you how to do it. Now we are going to move on to the sage toast. Now I am going to be in a different outfit because I am filming this at a different time. And same thing with the chamomile tea. I will be filming that at a different time as well because I will actually be using those foods when I film it. So here's a fish tank that I'm talking about that is so loud. I have 4 goldfish in here, and then a couple Cory catfish, just so that we can keep the algae down. But there's this cute little plant in here, this one, and then this one is a lily, and they come up to the top. They come and float at the top, and it's really cool. Where's the other one? Oh, it's right here. There's the other one. As I stated in the intro, I will be recording these at separate times because I can't eat all of those at one time. So right now we are going to be doing the avocado toast. So you only need 5 ingredients for this recipe. Preferably a wheat bread or like a higher grained bread would be better with avocado toast. But I have white bread right here, an avocado, of course, a single egg, and then any type of spices, salt and pepper is a must. And then I like to use sage and lemon thyme or German thyme, or just thyme in general, on my avocado toast. So we are going to start off by making our avocado spread. Now I am making 2 pieces because I'm not making this just for myself, but if you were making this just for you, you probably only need half an avocado, if that. And now I'm just gonna add a dash of pepper and salt to the mix, and then set that off to the side. Now that I am waiting on the eggs to just cool down for a quick second, I'm gonna go ahead and spread my avocado mixture on my bread. And then I'm going to go ahead and put sage on mine. So now I'm just gonna add a little bit more salt and pepper. For mine, I am also going to add some of that thyme. And that is how you make the delicious sage avocado toast. All right, so for the final recipe, I will be making a chamomile tea, hence the lighting because it is nighttime right now. This is a really easy tea to make. I like to make it right before I get in the shower so I can just sip while I'm in the shower, relax, and then brush my teeth and go to sleep. So without further ado, let me just show you how I make that tea. So I'm outside right now near my herb garden. I'm so sorry for the lighting, but I'm just about to pick a couple pieces of chamomile. Chamomile is a very potent herb. You're not going to need a lot just for a glass of tea. So maybe about, 3 or 4 of the leaves. And you don't need the flower either. I just like to take them once they have bloomed so that they don't like decay and fall off. I can actually use some of their nutrients. So I have a little tea bag holder, or I guess herb holder, that's meant for hot tea. If you don't have one of those, I'm sure there is other ways that you can steep tea. I don't know how, you could probably research it, but this is what I use. And what I'm going to do is heat up a glass of water now. So now that my water is heated, I am going to take my herbs and go ahead and steep them. This is a very important part. You want your tea to steep for at least 5 minutes. Once you are done steeping it, go ahead and take this out, because the longer you leave it in there, the more it's going to release. And at some point it can just be overbearing if there's too much flavor and not enough water. Personally, I like to add some milk and sugar to my tea. Not everybody has to do that. You can drink it just like that actually. But I'm going to add some silk almond milk. You could also add soy milk or whatever milk you want. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to add some sugar. You can add just regular sugar if you'd like, or even honey would be a healthier alternative. I have this vanilla syrup that you can get at a grocery store. because I like to put that in my morning cold brew. This is great in tea as well, and it does have that vanilla hint to it. So this is what it looks like. I only do half a cup because I can never finish a full cup. But anyways, that is it for the chamomile tea. It is extremely easy, and you can do this with tons of different herbs such as rosemary or lavender. Do be careful if you are doing another herb. Just research it beforehand. Make sure it is safe to ingest. Yeah, chamomile is really good at nighttime. It helps promote rest, helps your body just shut down at night. And also some chamomile properties spiritually. It is for fertility and protection. So if you are looking towards either one of those things, chamomile tea is great for that as well. But anyways, that is it for making this tea. I hope that you like it. All right, so that is it for my recipe video. I hope that you guys enjoyed all 3 of these. They are all healthy and delicious. I personally love to cook, which is one of the main reasons why I did make an herb garden, is so that I can have those herbs just easily available to me. And then I also like to use them if I'm making like a sage bundle or something. So there's tons of different benefits to having that herb garden. All of the herbs have different properties to help you in different ways. But anyways, if you guys liked seeing all of these recipes and you would like to see more, just give this video a thumbs up so that I can know, and I would definitely make a part 2 to it. If you want to, hit that subscribe button. I do try to post about every other day. I hope that you guys like this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.